That was kind of a neat sight. Never seen those horses before. Have no idea where they're from. Neighbors outside, so that's the sunset tonight. Rogar! Told you to leave him alone. Ruger, come here. Remy, Remy. Ruger! Damn it. How often you see that back in Michigan, or Florida, or New York? Good morning, everyone. Desert Horizons, AZ Off-Grid Unplugged Cabin Ranch. Starting out my morning. This is life beyond the grid. Starting out my morning by cleaning all my solar panels. Well, not all of them, but the ones up here on the roof so far. And I can prove it's morning. Sun's just coming up. And the puppies are barking in the background, not my puppies. But here's my property. Somewhere over there towards the right side of the screen is a saguaro. my neighbor's of 6 months or so. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful day today. It's only going to be about 102. So I have to find my sweater. There's the puppies down there already. I had to say good morning to them, of course. That's how I actually started the morning, was walking out and saying good morning to them. So this is life beyond the grid. And let's see. I've done most of my chores already today. I got some fresh water for the puppies. The bucket thing over here. I always try to keep at least 2 in case one gets knocked over or whatever. And I watered the plants I'm going to water today. I watered that Joshua tree. Oops. And I watered that Joshua tree. And I watered the bird of paradise. It's growing by leaps and bounds all of a sudden, so I want to give it water every day if that's what it wants. Some rainwater would really make that take off, but we haven't had any rain around here. I put up my rain collection system. When was that? December, January? Something like that. And all we've got since then is a couple of little sprinkles. The only water that's in there is water that I put in there to weigh the tank down. And then I have another rain collection, a 650-gallon rain collection tank over there, running off of all the awning panels. And I just had my 2,500-gallon tank almost full. You can only bring 2,100 gallons at a time, so that's the way that goes. Still got to feed the puppies and open up the battery box so it can breathe a little better. It's vented on all 4 corners, up along the whole back. So there's plenty of vents in there, plenty of airflow through there. I just like to open it up a little more because we've been getting so hot lately. And that bucket right there is where I keep the puppy food. And I pulled out all the lights from the Jeep. Everybody keeps asking why I keep the hood open on the Jeep. Well, it's because pack rats do not like light. They go and forage all night for their food, and then they come home and they try and set up a nest during the day, in the dark, in their little caves or whatever. So when they climb up here with the hood open, there's always lots of light, and then I put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights in there shining down into it. So it's just to dissuade them. I know I'll never convince them not to even try, but such is life. But the closest grid connection would probably be about 2 miles down that road right there. I don't know if you can't see it, but there's a road right there. About 2 miles down that way. And I believe all that is phone lines. So probably nobody's using it anymore. I mean, they have electricity, but I don't think it's coming from that way. I think it's coming from the other direction, so that would make it over 3 miles away. They don't have sewer out here. And they have water, I'm sure. I just don't think they put in sewer. I don't know. I have no idea. But nobody out here is connected to any sort of grid thing at all. It's all off-grid living out here. This is what life is like beyond the grid. And as I said, I think the only chore I really have left to do, and it's a little too early for that, is feed the puppies breakfast. They need to burn off a little energy. Fortunately, I chained up Remy last night. If I don't do that, they bark all night at I have no idea what. And it's not all night. It's just they'll bark at something, come back, lay down, 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes later, they bark at something else. So if I chain her up, then it's just Ruger, and he only barks at stuff that's important. Remy hasn't quite learned that yet, and it's so difficult to train him. Yeah, this is my mornings. This is my life here. There's Susie. There's Remy. I don't know what she's trying to teach her, but she's trying to teach her something. And underneath that tarp right there is my two 100-pound propane tanks that I use to heat the place. Also, I do my cooking off of propane, but I use the 1-pound bottles that I refill out of the 20-pound bottles. So those bottles there are strictly for heating the place. And I like it warm in the winter, so that's why I tolerate the hot summers. Ooh. Remy's letting Susie chase her. Oh well. Ooh, Ruger's playing. Good, Ruger. Ruger's playing with Susie. That was the first that I've ever seen. Hey, Remy. Definitely teaching her how to chase.